August 8th, 2018. The Tigers are in the field. The M&S Holes at bat. 7-3 versus 7-3. We have first place on the line, and Michael Cohen takes a hack for a strike one. Ninth pitch. The first batter of the game. Michael Cohen fouling everything off. High fly. Low's coming on, and it's a base hit. Playing him deep. Leadoff single, Michael Cohen. Stepping to the plate, Avi Dweck. And Avi Dweck trying to get this inning ignited after a leadoff single by Michael Cohen. The M&S Holes are the hottest team in the league with 6 consecutive victories. And Avi laces a ball to right center field, and Michael Cohen coasting at third base. Runners in the corners, nobody out. Stepping to the plate, the scorching hot John Eliezer. Trouble here early in Tigerland. First and third for Lalin. First pitch swinging, high fly ball. That's good enough for a sac fly. Avi Dweck making a tag. Good throw to second base, but it's 1-0 M&S Holes. John Safdie scores on an RBI base hit from Isaac Norwood Dweck. It was a blue pit to left field. Natan put on the Jets and didn't stop running. And a bad throw from JT that came into Jordy that caromed all the way back to the backstop. And the M&S Holes take advantage. And it's 2-0 Holes with a runner on third, nobody out here in the top of the second of game one. That's a high fly ball, opposite field. JT makes the catch. Woody's gonna tag and score. 3-0 Holes. And they're looking for their 7th consecutive victory. And they are off to a first and third after the 1-out walk. David Arari. First pitch swinging. High fly ball, deep left field. Speedy Michael Cohen. First to Cannon. And he's safe, 4-0. And Eliezer takes advantage. Heads to third base, 4-0 M&S Holes. Another productive out. Story of the night for the Holes right now, making them pay every opportunity they were given. Jordy Ramel parks a ball in the right field gap. Carlos Abadi, who led over the leadoff base hit, trots home as Jordy's there for a stand-up triple. And the Tigers are on the board. It's 4-1. Runner on third, down 4-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers trying to claw back. Takes a called strike at the knees. Good pitch from Yedid. Pops him up to the infield. Yedid, well done. Gets the captain. Swings at a high pitch out of the zone. Roditi makes the catch. Jordy, safe at the plate. And on the throw, the runner advances to second. Wasn't a good throw by Roditi. Score is 4-2 with now 2 men out. But a runner is in scoring position for Dweck. Marcus Ajmi, it's a fair ball down the right field line. And the Tigers have first and third. And they're down by 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th. First and third, 1 out, down 4-2 in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch, what a catch, and Max Yedid tosses to first. Double play. And the Tigers go purring out of that inning. Stranded first and third, 1 out. M&S Holes catch a huge break. John Eliezer just tagged the ball down the left field line, and the speedy Michael Cohen is there scoring first to home on the RBI double from John Eliezer, and he remains red hot. Big insurance run, 5-2 M&S Holes. 5-2 Holes. Runner on second for David Arari. Back-to-back hard-hit balls. Hot shot right side, past the glove of Marcus Ajmi. Eliezer scores 6-2 M&S Holes. Hot shot, Jordy Fields. Chases down Maurice, gets him in a rundown. Nice play by Jordy to get the lead run at third. Maurice did not have to try and score. And it's first and second, 2 out. And the M&S Holes are an out away of winning their 7th consecutive game. Saldi, first pitch swinging. Lalin there for the catch. And they win their 7th consecutive victory and they're going for a season-high 8 as Game 2 is moments away. Runner on first. We're in the top of the first of Game 2 after a Michael Cohen leadoff single. Avi Dweck scorches the ball up the middle. Michael Cohen just stopped running. 2 on, nobody out. First and second, no out in the top of the first of Game 2 after back-to-back hits from Michael Cohen, then Avi Dweck. Lalina Eliezer skies it. They were playing him really deep, and that ball dunks in front of everybody. Nobody's covering the bases, and it's a gift bloop base hit, and the bases are loaded. Nobody out for slugging David. Bases loaded, now 1 out. Glimmer of hope for the Tigers after inducing a pop-up. Natan Safdie locked in. Takes upstairs, 1-0. Mikey and the Tigers are trying to wiggle out of this jam. Hits a smoke shot, right center field gap. That ball is absolutely crushed. Here comes Cohen, here comes Dweck, here comes Eliezer, and Natan Safdie with a stand-up grand slam. 4-0 M&S holes, and that ball was absolutely crushed. Bottom 1, down 4-0 after the grand slam by Natan Safdie.
I like it.
2 out double by Jackie Towell down the left field line. Gabe Abadi and the Tigers been playing from behind all night. That's a shot left field. Abadi makes the play, doesn't field it cleanly, runs, scores. Score is 4-1 with an RBI base hit by Gabe Abadi. Bottom 3, first and second, nobody out. First pitch swinging, goes the other way to second, and they get the force. That's a great play by Eli Harari. Eliezer covering second for a fielder's choice, 1 away. First and third, 1 out. Down 4-1, the bottom of the third of Game 2. Maxi Deed gets Gabe Abadi to lunge at it, but it's a base hit, playing him really deep. Score is 4-2, and the Tigers are within 2. First and second, 1 out. Tying runs are on base in the bottom of the third for El Harari. Gets on top of that one. Michael Cohen glides there, makes the catch, makes the throw to second, cuts it off. We have runners in the corners, 2 out, and JT is dancing off third. Time is called. Time is not granted. And a run scores, and he's out on the tag. Tommy didn't grant time, and the score is 4-3. Bottom 7. Holes down 4-3, and Carcass leads it off with a lay shot. El Apo, and the tying run gets to first base. We're in the bottom of the 7th. And the M&S holes are going for their 8th consecutive victory. Tigers do not want to fall to potentially the wild card team. Tying run at first base in the bottom of the 7th. Co-captain Elliot Antony takes ball 1. Ooh, low, just missed. Yadid getting squeezed. Upstairs, oh no. 3-0. Lays it in there, strike 1. And the Tigers bench is coming alive. Swings, fly ball! Oh, what a catch by Michael Cohen! And he goes to first! Not in time! Michael Cohen saves the day! That gets by him! And they probably tie it up. Runner on first, 2 out, bottom 7. 2-1 count, base hit! And it brings up Los, and the tying runs in scoring position with 2 out in the bottom of the 7th, and that Michael Cohen grab is looming large. First and second, 2 out, bottom 7. Tying run in scoring position. Tigers trying to make a comeback. Lowe's takes a called strike. Low. 2-1. This became a nail biter. Up the middle. And he's there. To second. And he got him! Wow! What a way to end it! Kept his foot on the bag, and the M&S Holes end the regular season with 8 consecutive victories and are now the first place team with 9 wins. And the Tigers suddenly drop 2 in a row, and they may fall into the wild card game. Wow! Yeah. M&S Holes are on fire. Come on. Max Yadid,
that's the best catch we've ever lived.
Walk me through those last thing right there.
This team is very tough. They put up good at-bats. They're a very skilled team, and they made me sweat, as you can see.
All right, Max Yadid, you continue your torrid pace, winning every game. Congratulations.
You didn't call out, you didn't make a call.
Before tonight's games, Jackie Towell was riding high as the first place team all season long. And now JT just dropped 2 to the hottest team in the league. Right now, the M&S Holes, you just went up against them. Tell me, are they really the toughest team right now, or are they just on fire?
They're a tremendous team, tremendous pitcher. They're on a high. They are the team to beat. But I have to say our team really, after the first game, we were really flat. We haven't played in 2 weeks, and now after that game, we feel really good. We're back to playing Tigers baseball. After the first inning, that 1 grand slam, we won 3-0.
You guys definitely hung with them most of both games, but
we led 3-0 after
that one, bad inning here, bad inning there, did you guys in. You can't let them do that. They will capitalize.
They made the plays to hang on to that win. They deserve it. Roditi made a beautiful catch.
Talk about the play of Michael Cohen in center field.
I was just going to get to that. Roditi made a tremendous catch on the right field line. To lead off the inning would have been an extra base hit. Michael Cohen with no out. Max Deed put a cookie over, and Elliot had to be crushed, went to right center. Michael Cohen made not only the best catch, but the clutchest catch of the year.
And that's what Michael's all about. Clutch ball all the time.
And I don't know how he caught it. That's just, it was ridiculous.
And you guys almost came back. A little fight over there. You had 2 on and you had 2 out.
Carlos hit the ball hard there with the last 2 outs. You got that on video?
Yeah, I got everything on video.
He hit that hard.
Highlights are going to be really nice.
That gets to
and by the way,
if Woody's here, I don't think Woody's there.
That's a great call. JT, you might be playing in the wild card matchup. Let's see how things shake out.
I think after the first game, Woody was going to pick us, but I think his team's going to notify him and let him know that.
Well, he watched the whole thing on live. We had the link back up.
I don't think he's picking us.
I sent you all the links. Anyway, good night.
So he's not going to pick us, so we're going to play A.B. Sack.
We'll see. Michael Cohen, the question is, did you make that catch in center field? That is the most controversial call, because if that ball's not caught, the Tigers probably tie the game and maybe go on to win.
So to be honest with you, when it was hit, I didn't even think I had a chance at it. I had a good beat. Ball's coming down. So I made a full out extension.
Show me, actually play it out for me.
The ball's coming here. It's like 10 feet there when it's falling.
Put your Gatorade down and actually do it.
The ball's falling. Otherwise, I'll make it here. I'm running here. I have a split-second decision to make whether I want to make the dive, because I wasn't guaranteed to get there. I didn't think I was going to get there.
All right, actually do it now.
When I get there, I made that full out like that, and when I'm there, it didn't pop the glove, but I picked it up and the ball was in there at the end like a cone. So I didn't think it hit the ground. It didn't pop the glove, so it's not like it didn't get my
that
rib.
Play ensured you guys to be a first place team and have home field throughout, and a choice of whoever you guys want to select, either the winner of the wild card game or any other seed. Let's see how it plays out. That was an unbelievable way to cap off your on-fire streak. You guys won 8 games in a row to end the season.
I just want to make a few points. We started off 1-3. We were flat, and this past game, after that grand slam, I think we felt a little into that laziness. The hitting wasn't there. We've been hitting on the streak. Every
you guys won a game that you would lose earlier in the season, so
yes.
That's big.
So to that point, Max has been pitching unbelievable. Today, I didn't think it was the past 2 rounds. I'm watching in center field the past 3 weeks when we had those 6 wins straight.
Well, it is his 3rd and 4th game this week pitch.
So I like when he throws a little, he takes a little off of it for the strike pitch more than putting it in the little slow, but it's flat. So I like the looping action like you have Mikey. These guys get a lot of outs on those pitches. You don't need to throw a medium fast. The medium fast is the ones that are going to get roped.
There's the exit velo comments by Michael Cohen. Congratulations on the 2 victories, the 8-game winning streak. #1 seed. You became the odds-on favorite and the team to beat. And now we're here with Commissioner Max Sutton. We're going to do a mini show without me on camera. I'm going to be holding it.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing because I got to get back to Brooklyn and I want to do this quick.
All right, so as you just mentioned, the holes started the season scuffling. Maxi D was getting rolled, and they went on to win. What is it, 7, 8 in a row?
8 in a row.
My goodness gracious, that could be good and bad at the same time. They're the team to beat, but they could be.
But we know Norwood. He never chooses home field anyway. He bats first every game.
It's true.
So the only advantage he's going to get, really, is picking his opponent. And
Now,
he doesn't
we're
even know
in
who
a
to
spot.
pick.
This is sort of a pre-playoff show, but on the same token, so many little variables. Swifty could get knocked out, getting swept, and just a preview to that's the continuation of
Watergate.
the Pipe Watergate game. Swifty is down 7-4. Yes, they have first and second 2 out with a good hitter up, but down 7-4 in the 3rd inning, I believe, right? If you have to bet your odds, as Jimmy, I'm sure the money would go on the Rollers. That would leave, if you imagine Rollers hold on, it's one game. That one game in balance has a lot to do with 2 teams. Swifty themselves, playing for their play-in lives, we should say, and the Tigers. The Tigers should be here watching. God willing, we'll have our iPad back. Foul ball clocked it and smashed it in half into pieces. And we're working on
R.I.P.
fixing it.
AB's iPad.
Yes, so God willing we fix it. But now going into the playoffs, so we got the 1 seed is.
But also talk about how Saban After Dark, that team,
Wow.
they were dead. They were dead in the water. Everyone counted them out. They had no chance. And the only way they had a chance of was what to happen was everything had to break right. The
And it
Swifty
broke
had
right.
to lose a million games in a row. They did.
Rollers had to pull out a win.
Rollers had to win. And everything. And Saban is licking his chops.
It's funny, his glove was in a garage sale. I saw it last week, and I heard he ran back there and bought it for more than he wanted to. He's getting ready to play. They're ready to play.
And they have some tricks up their sleeve.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you this: they really, when they say the playoffs is a new season, for them it's a real new season because they're gonna have guys from what we hear. Chirpings, we're not sure, but from what we hear, there's going to be a lot of different positions on that team.
Right.
So, I mean, good for them.
And rightfully so. They have to do that because they were just not, it wasn't working with what they were doing.
Right, they got to mix things up. And again, 5 and 7, they were counting themselves dead out of the water, dead in the water. Our league.
But it wasn't that it was 5 and 7. It was they lost to
They lost
Hillel.
the last 3 in a row.
And they lost the last 3 in a row in total. And it's funny, we heard it before. All of the Hillel, every time Hillel won a game, the 2 times, it actually flatlined the teams that they played.
They went into like a rough.
Swifty went into a tailspin, and so did Sad.
So it's right. Credit to Hillel, by the way. This being one of our shows, Hillel did a great job. They battled. People didn't want him in the league. They battled in games week in and week out. Yeah, they got blown out a few times, but for the most part, it was good games, and they got the over. And you know what? They earned themselves in the league. God bless
And the
them.
Tigers, who were up until tonight the first place team, 7-3,
That's the big story now. They're scoreboard watching. They could be the 4th seed.
which is astonishing.
Yes,
They were at one all season long. They were in first place. Now they might fall into the wild card
It's
game.
funny because we and most people who picked them in the playoffs had them in the wild card spot. So if things break that way, it's ironic. Not the way we thought it would have went down. They looked a little flat.
I'll tell you what it is. They went up against the hottest team in the league.
True.
And even though they held them at bay a little bit after the Grand Slam, they also went a little flat. But the Tigers hung with them. So
Mikey didn't pitch bad. There was some errors, and he pitched 6 shutout innings.
you got to credit your deed for holding that lineup to absolutely nothing.
Maxi Deed has been on a roll. He's been pitching great, mixing his stuff up. I think he had 1 walk tonight. It's his first walk in like 3 weeks. He's really been on, and his defense, John Eliezer. We always say this field bothers him. We're watering it. We're not.
John Eliezer is on a different level right now.
Right now, he's playing a great defensive shortstop.
He finally rid himself of the spring league woes, and now he's locked into a new season.
The 2 shortstops right now playing on their game the last couple of weeks. Not to down. Stephen Gindy played very well the other night, but the 2 guys high was Zach
and John right
John,
now.
They're making plays, and they're showing off a lot of talent. Gabe played very well, but he wasn't
Not
on
at
that
the level of
yet.
Zach and John. They're
No,
playing
he
at a different level. I
They
agree.
really are.
So, like you said, top of the standings. Right, we are right now
we
have
got
M&S
Holes.
Holes. Number
Holes
2
is
in the
what?
standings. They're 9-3.
9-3, very
Yeah,
nice.
number 2 is Shim Shady,
Wow, okay.
and they're also the second to hottest team in the
Is it
league.
ironic? A.B. Saka and Maxi D are the 2, 1 and 2.
Well, according to Stat Boy, they always take the pitcher first, and it looks like he's right.
It is. He's right. 3 right now. Right now,
Here's where it
is
gets murky.
Mikey Shalom.
Right.
And Mikey Shalom has been the 3rd best pitcher in the league.
Right, there you
Maybe
go.
Even better.
Number
He might have
4,
been too,
5,
so
6, 7
Is everybody else.
Is everybody else, and we mentioned them. So we mentioned the Rollers. We mentioned Swifty. Who are we missing in that mix?
Well, we have Sad. Saban after
Sad, and then we have obviously Hillel.
Right. So this is exactly how we expected it. We went into the season saying it's a crazy deep
Well, that's
league.
why you play a full
And
season.
people are going to go in and say we're a team that didn't have our full squad every night. There's some truth to it. I'm not going to deny it. Swifty, that being the case. Guys were missing. They never had their full team one time. But we're talented enough to pull out a game here and there that they didn't pull out. And that's on them. Yeah, you want to say it's tough luck? It is, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. For the most part, the Tigers have been the best attended team. They all come.
Right.
And
I don't think anyone missed the entire year.
Right, so that's a big credit to them. So it's very cool. It's very good. Holes as well, by the way. So there is an advantage to guys coming.
Well, guys had to leave. Well, guys had to leave after game 1 or whatever.
Now there's guys MVP voting. It's getting close. We have 1 week to play. One
Well,
more game.
it's funny. Adon Dweck went into a little tail with 4 for his last 12 or something. That's not even so bad. And right now he leads the league in hitting. Ike Mavor can catch him for the batting title. He has to have 3 or 4 hits in the doubleheader with a shortened game, so who knows? He is banged up, so Hank might have that locked up. Who knows?
He was banged up, but he does have a week to rest it out. They're playing Tuesday.
And he's already 1 for 2, so it lessens his average even more a little bit.
Okay, so looking at stats and stuff like that, right now I think all that's out the window. Everybody's looking at what's going on in the playoffs, how are we going to go about this, who are we predicting? Sam, who do you have making out?
Who do I have not making the playoffs right now? I have Swifty not making the playoffs right now.
I have them not making it, not even playing a play-in
I have
game?
them winning a game and having a play-in game, which in essence eliminates who? If they win a game?
If they win a game, they're going to play a playing game against the Rollers, most probably, or Sabon after dark.
Or SED. So how does that work?
So you have them losing to SED,
Correct.
and then SED playing against
The Foam Rollers.
Foam Rollers.
And then I have Sabon After Dark beating the Foam Rollers
Wow.
in that wildcard game, getting themselves into the semis. And after that, I don't know how the seeding is going to match up, but I don't think we really could predict anything after that.
That's rough. Well, we know the first seed, Norwood, has an opportunity to choose.
And Norwood has no idea who he's going to pick. I think
no idea.
before game 2, he was going to pick the Tigers because he thought they owned them, but after game 2, I don't think
It
he's
has
picking
a
them.
lot to do this year, I believe, with scheduling. If guys could play a team when everybody's there all at the same time, all the talent's almost so much the same that might as well let's play mano a mano, both our teams, before guys
All right,
go away.
I'm going to turn the tables on you. Who do you have not making it?
So I have Swifty not making it, but I think they're getting swept.
Oh, wow. I don't think that's
they're
happening.
banged up. I think guys were injured, not just Ike.
Wait, if Swifty wins game 1, they have a playing game against Sabon After Dark.
If Swifty wins the game 1, they have game 2 to play. And they could win game 2.
No, I'm talking about if they split, they have Sabon After Dark to play, correct?
Correct, that's correct. I have them not making it. And I have Sabon After Dark against the Rollers, but I have the Rollers beating Sabon
Wow,
After
okay,
Dark.
that's where we disagree, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to have the Rollers beating Sabon After Dark, not expecting to be where they are, and they're going to get there. Joe S. and Stephen Gindy with their leadership, I think is going to
Well, they are the defending champions. You can never count out the champion.
And Eddie Arari is a young kid, but he shows fight.
I just think they don't have enough hitting, and I think it's going to be a slugfest by the Sabon After Dark organization.
If
And
it's going to be a slugfest, you're right, but I don't see that. I think playoff time comes. Those scores aren't always as high.
let's see how the kid pitches under the lights.
The only thing I'll give you is that 9-inning game is always whack.
Oh, it's always a crazy game.
Something crazy happens.
All right, so I guess that's a bit
it
of
for
the
now.
state of the league / playoff preview.
Yes, we're going to have another show going into the playoffs after everything
When everything
done,
is set and seated.
with the more setup.
This is I will give you a preview to the preview.
Yes, this is exactly a little preview.
All right, it's signing off. It's
missing Sammy's
11th.
face.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll meet you there.